are you? We don't know who you are.
You sound like a lot of people. We sounds like a whole lot of people.
Yeah, well, we're trying to touch the world, so tell the world who you are.
My name is Yani, nickname. I'm not gonna give my full name.
Government name.
I didn't say that, but yeah. And you? Who was you?
I'm Christina. Cristy.
We had a photo shoot.
We had our first photo shoot today.
Dancing photo shoot.
It was it your first dancing photo shoot?
No. I think
You've done one before?
Yeah. Pero siempre me da pena.
Yeah. I don't feel like that ever goes over.
Pretty shy.
I didn't know this.
I
knew you were quiet, but I didn't know you were shy like that.
I'm uncomfortable when it comes to pictures, especially right now since I'm not very fond of my body at the moment.
I don't think I've ever done a photo shoot. Have I?
And you've been dancing longer than me.
I don't think I have.
There's a lot of potholes here.
Oh, so there might be some shaking. Celebrate it probably with pizza or a cookie. And we started dancing.
Wow. When did you start?
I started dancing as a kid. I started dancing when I was 5 years old. Started with tap and ballet. And danced throughout elementary school. Picked it back up in high school. I did some cheerleading. I did salsa club. I did stepping. And when I went to college, same thing. I was actually a really old, by American standards, ballet student. So because I focused so much in school and my academics, when I went to college, I found time to schedule in getting back to my ballet discipline. And I started dancing point at 23 years old, which for those of you who are dancers or are in the industry know that that's really effing old. It's really old. So yeah, started dancing on point when I was 23. Was social dancing and salsa throughout wherever I was living in the country for school. And once I graduated, I figured, hey, you know what? I graduated, I accomplished my goal. So let me go to the Mecca, and I moved to New York, and I started training at Yamula Dance Company, and that's where I met this MFer, and it was so annoying. Which very ironically, we're both from Miami.
Oh yeah.
And went to school not even a few miles away from each other. My brother and Yani trained, what would you call it, parkour or
people would know the obstacle course race,
like American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
My brother and Yani trained at the same gym, and we never crossed paths. So it just goes to show that life brings you together when you're meant. So that was my story. Ended up in New York to dance, and how long ago would you say? What are we in January? So maybe back in August, September of last year, we started talking a little bit more seriously about our goals and realized that we both have a lot in common. Our work discipline, what else? Our work ethic, our goals, our desires, our dreams, our everything.
Pretty much on the same path that we want to accomplish things.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people are in the same mentality.
Yeah, it's very hard to find somebody that shares your same thoughts and beliefs and values. So when you find that person, and I had been hoping and praying for somebody for a long time, because doing things in group settings sometimes is difficult. You don't get one-on-one. Everybody has different beliefs, different views and perspectives, and different whatever. So we found.
Cut you off a little bit. What was the famous guy that he does the karaoke thing in the car?
Oh,
James Corden.
James Corden, yeah.
I'm actually driving. I'm not like.
Are you equating yourself to James Corden right now, my
No,
dude?
but like we're in the car and like.
You going to sing?
No, I'm not singing.
You don't want him to sing.
I can't sing.
No, he can't hum. Hum.
I can play drums though.
But he can play drums. Figúrate eso.
The talent
We're
is
Spanglish.
not here.
We're Spanglish, by the way.
The talent is not here.
Yeah. It's in the feet.
Literally. Golden leg. Golden leg, bro.
Como que golden leg? The fuck does that mean?
When you're kicking footballs, man.
Oh, okay. So, here's where we'll turn. So, we're both originally from Miami. You heard my backstory, son. Let's find out more about that golden leg. What the F does that even mean? Please, enlighten us.
Well, I haven't been dancing as long as she has, obviously. So I started after high school, and I was gonna go to college to play college football, and I was the punter, kicker, and linebacker. But I wanted to go to culinary school, so I stayed in Miami to go to culinary school for that. Since the schools that were offering me almost a full ride scholarship, 95% paid, none of them were any culinary schools, or those schools didn't have football. I mean, those schools didn't have culinary arts in their programs, so I was not gonna go to get 2 different degrees or whatever.
So where was the golden leg? We're waiting for the golden leg. What if people don't know what football means?
Okay.
Give us a little more specific.
No me entra. La pasión en el deporte. There's a little insider. No, it's just so basically upon, for football, the person receives the ball, kicks it as far away from their own field that they're trying to protect, so they can get it to the other side of the field.
You were the kicker, Papa. That's all you had to say. You were the kicker.
Kicker and punter are 2 different things.
Okay, good. There you go, kicker.
Kickers are people too.
What does that mean?
There was like a couple years ago, there was this trend that said kickers are people too.
Why would they not be considered people?
Because they don't know how to tackle, they don't know how to protect.
Oh, like their position is downplayed because they just run in for 2 seconds and do their thing. Yeah. So here's another link. You guys will see how we link together so well is that I worked at a D1 school. I did my internship at a university halfway across the country. I actually packed up all my shit living in Miami. I went to school in Tampa. I went to grad school in Tampa.
For what?
Huh?
For what? They don't know you.
They can look it up. Huh?
Good night.
So I went to grad school in Tampa and traveled up to Pennsylvania. I moved to Pennsylvania for you see, it was coming. I was trying to build up, but you had to rush the damn thing. You see, he always has to rush the shit. So went up to Pennsylvania and to specialize in sport and performance psychology. So it was considered a D1 school, had really good connections with the athletic department, and worked particularly with one team, and it was the best experience. It was fantastic. So working firsthand with coaches, with the department, with administration, and with the athletes above and beyond. Love you guys, you know who you are. And it was a great experience. And I think although I was not an athlete, and this is very debatable, comment whatever you'd like to comment, people don't consider dancers athletes. Now, whoever the fuck has that opinion, please come to one of our classes and we will change your minds. So because I was not considered an athlete, but what I got was the perspective of an athlete from the opposite position. So he was an athlete and I was able to perceive as like the sports psychologist of the team, and that allowed us to develop our language, our connection, our communication even better. So everything has all the puzzle pieces, everything was kind of laid out, thrown out onto the table, and very nicely synced up for us to connect.
Yeah,
one day.
I agree.
Yeah. And
we were dancing for a little bit. Practices went very well. We had a very strong connection.
Yeah, from
but
the beginning.
Obviously, I was since I was the newest one, I was just struggling to learn the routines because at the same time, I didn't take a lot of classes and I wasn't training as much as I used to before I joined the company. So I was parking. Oh, my bad.
For those of you who live in New York, you already know, and have a car, you already know what the struggle is. So that's what that was. We are currently looking for parking, and sometimes it's a bitch.
I forgot what was I.
I'm obviously the brains of this operation. But
What
the fuck were we talking about?
And then I'm the one that gets insulted.
Oh, God. All I said I was the brains of this operation.
Meaning I'm dumb and can't remember.
No. Why can't you contribute something else? I'm the brains and you're the beauty. Please.
Yeah, so I was struggling to pick out the choreography. Well, she already remembered it because she was already practicing for a good amount of time.
Well, here's another thing. It's not just that, but there is a huge difference, and this is another topic of debate in the dance community, is that there's a difference between social dancers and trained dancers, like performance dancers. So the reason why this is different is because you're essentially freestyling when you're social dancing. So you'll have your little toolbox of go-to moves that you want to hit when you're in a public setting. They put on a song and you just express yourself however you like to. In a performance setting, you have to almost regurgitate. So you absorb and you regurgitate with repetition whenever you rehearse. That's something I've been doing since I was 5 years old, not only in the dance floor, in the dance world, but also in school. What do? We study, we take tests. We study, we take tests. So my brain, my memory bank was kind of like mastered for that type of learning. But where he ends up balancing, where are you laughing at me?
No, I'm smiling because I can't remember shit.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm the brains. It wasn't an insult. I'm the brains and you're the, what would a spur of the moment? He's the impromptu. So that's how we balance each other out.
That's true.
I follow rules, and that's why I'm good at baking, and he does things impromptu with whatever he has in the kitchen. So that's why he's good with the entrees and the savory stuff, and I'm good with the sweet stuff. Whoa, damn, that's a nice car.
Yeah, it's a Dodge CRT. I read I read the car.
He knows more about cars than I do. I don't know crap.
But I'm not a car fanatic either. I just know a little bit, like, regular amount.
Mm-hmm. So story about the car. It's a Mini Cooper.
It's a 2016 Mini Cooper.
2016 Mini Cooper. We need to give her a name.
What was it? It's a Clubman.
A Clubman.
Mm-hmm.
She needs a name. She's been treating us very well. Well, this car has been our office. It's been our bed. It's been our home. It's been our dining table. It's been our living room. It's been our absolute everything. Damn, baby, you deserve a lot of love, because it's been our shelter. It's been our moneymaker. It's been everything. So all of the magic, a lot of the magic, but not that magic, don't be slick, has happened in this car. So I worked in college counseling for several years, and then following that I worked in private practice as a psychologist, and I am currently opening up my own business fully online, so that Yani and I can travel, and whether that be for fun, for pleasure, whether it be for dance, which is what we hope for as well. But I wanted to create the flexibility for freedom so that I can continue doing what I love and working with athletes and people and trying to be the best form of themselves. So I created my business fully online, whether it's video chat or talk therapy. Oh, I can't use the word therapy, excuse me. I have to be coaching. So
She's a coach.
I am a coach.
She's a mental coach.
I am a mental coach.
Oh,
you know, I like that shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a good one. I like that better than life coach. Fuck. You just, yep. See, this is where the magic happens. And this is why we should keep this shit rolling all the time. Because Yani comes out with some little nuggets. Like, he really, in my opinion, because I love him, this man really downplays himself. But he's a fucking diamond in the rough. And he throws out these little nuggets all the time. Like, I love that shit. That's the brand right there. Because life coach is so cliche. Like if I was to start off all this shit,
Wait, did I go in a circle?
Yes, mofo. I thought you did that on purpose.
No,
like you
it
were
wasn't
trying
on
to.
purpose.
Coño, y yo aquí mareándome. I'm fucking getting dizzy.
I'm getting dizzy too.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Me voy a vomitar. They're freaking loco, bro.
Because we have to start working at 5.
¿Qué horas son? 2?
It's 2.
Okay, so another thing that we're doing is that we're doing food deliveries, and that has allowed us. That's why we spend so much time in the car, because we do food deliveries, and that supplements our businesses. Because as a lot of you know, it takes money and a foundation to makes money to make money. O sea, in other words, so we've been doing food deliveries. So he's also my coworker. He's my partner. He's my coworker.
So in order to not commit to a regular 9 to 5
Yes.
or just to another
Let me change
employer
my
for
shoes.
us to, in order to, for us to have the free time and obviously have enough time to spend with each other, to work on our own things and also supplement our income, we're doing this to make our businesses hopefully succeed and get it up from running from the ground.
We do deliveries. We are also system fuckers, which means fuck the man and we swim against the current. Because although I am a little bit more of a rule follower than Yani,
I'm just not scared.
yeah, I'm a bit more fearful. But I don't believe in following trends just because they're trendy. I would much rather have him as my coworker. We work really good, we flow really well, and we do deliveries, so. And it allows us for us to do our business and our dancing at the same time.
Yeah, because like when you're focused on the job, that's the only thing you have to focus on for like hours.
Hours.
And over here, we just do a delivery. And when we don't have deliveries, we work on our businesses, either with clients or just for me building the website, editing the website.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, stop taking pictures.
Did I just say like one?
Yeah, you took like 15.
Really? But it didn't snap.
It doesn't have the flash.
I know it doesn't have the flash on, local, but I thought it at least like a shutter clash or something.
No, there's nothing. I forgot where I was going, but whatever. We're here at Target.
We're here at Target. Vamos a hacer super. We're gonna go do groceries. Bye.